Hello everyone, welcome to another Medieval Dynasty guide in Survival Game Guide. So today we will be helping out our son who has another quest for us, and specifically he has a quest to get these baked goods, basically from a baker, a cook in Denica. And if you have been playing this particular quest, you discover that the cook in question has basically requests for you to get water from a specific source, or rather from not a specific source. And you have a few options on where you can get your water from. And you might be wondering which is the best option for, the best results. And that's what we're going to go into today. So let's go ahead and talk to our son here. And we are gonna pick up this quest. We can see right here, it's the wife. It's always the wife that who wants some pies, and we basically at this point can be like, yeah, we'll do it later, or we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up so we can get this going. She's paying for it, which is nice, and she actually comments on it too, like, where is she getting this money from? Because it's not from me. I don't know. So we have that. Go ahead and get this going, and this quest is called Cobbled with Coins. That is the quest in question. Now we have to go to Denica. Thankfully, it's not too far from my village currently. That might be the same for you, or it might be whatever village is closest to yours. You'll have to let me know. I'm pretty sure, like, for me, it's Denica anyway, so that's where we're headed. So we'll be right back when we get to Denica. We are in Denica, and I do want to mention, your son is going to be following you to wherever village the quest is taking you to. So be mindful that, depending on the path that you're taking, there might be quests. There might be like bandits. There might be some wild animals in the way. So just be ready for a potential fight to protect him. Make sure he's safe. Make sure you're safe. So watch out for that. I know, like, sometimes I have some bandits who kind of, like, camp on the side of the road on the way to Denica. Thankfully, they were not here this season. But, just keep an eye out for that and be aware of that when you're taking your little journey. But now that we have arrived at Denica, we're going to talk to him again, and we're going to find out that there was a hole in the pouch. So now we're going to have to go do a little bit of fathering here, teach him, a valuable life lesson. And that begins with talking to the cook here. And basically we're going to be like, hey, we want some of your pies. But problem is, we don't have any coins. And she'll be like, well, I guess you can do some tasks for me. So she wants us to talk to some villagers. To kind of, like, advertise her baked goods. And then also get her some water. And she specifically says that she does not want water from this town's well, because apparently it's, like, not good. So now we have to talk to him again and be like, this is the lesson, watch and learn. So we're gonna go first talk about her wares to the various villagers, which I feel like since they live in this village, they would kind of know already. But it's fine. I'm not gonna complain. Doesn't mean I have, it just means I don't have to walk quite so far away to do this. So we have him. He's taken care of. We'll quick go run over here. Because she's in here. Hello there, Matilda. Come get your bread. And then we're gonna... Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna trap us in there for a second. And then we gotta talk to the goat owner. And we're like, yes, it's bread that you're smelling. Go get it. And our final person is over here in the fields. This one, I believe. Hello there. There you are. So now we have taken care of... Oh my god, did you just hit me with that? That was terrifying. A little bit of a jump scare for one. But no, now that we have done that, we can go collect the water. And this is the point where you might be wondering, okay, I can't get water from this town well. Where can I get it from? And there are 4 different options, basically, that you can do. The first is you can go to this lake here. You can go to, the second is like the stream, or any kind of stream really, but like stream water basically. You can go all the way to your village and get the water from your well, or you can do like all of them basically and have a mix and match. We're gonna go to the stream because that is the option that she likes the most. And I'll kind of talk about like what happens with the if you choose to do like the other ones, because I was curious and I was like, does she actually like care? Because you know they don't always care. It's not like when you get water, it tells you exactly like where the water came from, you know. So basically, if you choose to get the water that comes from the well, not the well, but the lake, she will say that like it's passable, but it's kind of like muddy, and she's gonna have to wait for the mud to settle, basically. Like at the bottom of the bucket. So like she'll take it, but she's not the happiest with that one. Basically, I think it's kind of like the worst option out of the three. If you get the here's the stream right here. We'll just quickly equip our buckets and get this part taken care of. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We can. There we go. If you go to your town and get like the water from the well, is that her son? Is he coming? Adorable. Such a good voice. But if you go to your well and get the water there, she basically says something like, hopefully it's better than like her town's well, basically. But she will say like, you know, hey, if it turns out well, maybe we can have a like supply trade route established. And I don't think anything ever actually comes of that. If it does, awesome. But I don't think it does. So that's like it's a pretty good second option, I would say. Now, if you choose to do like a mix, you have like some buckets from your well, from the stream, from the lake. She actually reacts positively to that option. She's like, oh, I never would have thought of that. What a great idea. So like she'll take that too, to be honest. So that's like not a bad one either. And you can't actually interact with the well here. I've tried because I was just curious to see if like what would happen if you just got what she didn't want to get. But you can't, so that's not really an option. But we have the water from the stream, so I will just quick show you what she says for that. So basically, we're back here, we talked to her, and we're like, hey, we did all the things, you got all your customers now, and then she asks you where you got the water from. And you can, I think, potentially lie to her, because I went and got all this water from, like, the Great River, I guess it's called, the lake. But I actually said I got it from different sources. It was not from different sources. And she was like, oh, and she totally bought it. So, like, I think you could potentially lie. But, don't. That's just how you are, in which case, you know, whatever. But we're going to say we took the water from the stream. And she says, believe me, it was worth it. The water is crystal clear. It will bring the baked goods to a new level. So, in my opinion, she really, really likes that one, which is why I say, if you're doing this quest and you want, like, the best reaction out of her, go all the way to the stream and get the water from there. And then she's like, here we go. And she actually gets us some extra bread as well. And now we can talk to our son. And he's like, oh, I've learned so much. Or something. I don't know. Alright, and that's basically it. And then you just go, you know, return your baked goods to your wife. She'll be happy. Everyone will be happy. And honestly, this quest is pretty great because it gives you, like, a really good amount of, like, dynasty reputation. Like, we were getting that for, like, each person that we talked to, each part of this quest that we completed. And it's also a good way to, you know, increase your affection level with your son and with your wife. So this quest is actually pretty awesome. If you see, you know, if you get the chance to run this quest with your son, go for it, because it can give you quite a boost in you know, different areas of the game. But that's about it. I'm gonna go return this to the wife so she can love her baked goods, because you know what, yummy baked goods, right? Yeah, go for it. Let me know, you know, what your preferred method is. Maybe you don't want the best option. I don't know. You just live your life. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.